We are working to make sure this doesn't happen to another family.
On August 5th, Noah and Connor Bart were killed by an African rock python that escaped its enclosure. The brothers were sleeping over at a friend's house. 4 months later, the provincial government has passed the Liberals' motion to review the Fish and Wildlife Act.
If there's something we can leave behind for Noah and Connor is leave the politics aside and try to find the right compromise for us to move forward.
The opposition was asking for the review to be completed before the end of this sitting.
I want to make sure, though, that we move in a timely manner.
But Minister of Natural Resources Paul Robichaud says that isn't likely to happen. He says the government will be waiting for the RCMP and DNR investigations to be completed.
We will take seriously in consideration the recommendation, if there's any, by the RCMP and by my department.
Aside from the timeline, Robichaud says the government also expanded the list of people who will be consulted when the time comes to review the exotic wildlife rules. On that list is Canada's accredited zoos and aquariums. Executive Director Massimo Bergamini traveled from Ottawa to be in Fredericton for Thursday's debate. He met with the Premier to provide his suggestions on how to improve the province's regulations.
There needs to be public outreach as part of this, so people understand what exotic animals are all about, and better training for wildlife officers, for frontline people that are mandated to enforce the law.
Bergamini says he's happy to see both political parties on board with this motion, and he says not only is New Brunswick going in the right direction, but it's also setting the example for other provinces to follow. Melissa Oakley, CBC News, Fredericton.